It's really important to find the best place for you and where you feel like you would fit the most. I think that people that come to CHA oftentimes are people that are lively, are intellectually interested in things. We're really interested in developing people to the best that they can be themselves and not have a cookie cutter approach to what you should be.
You're going to get excellent baseline training in psychotherapy and testing, but maybe for psychologists who want to be able to expand what they do in their career and do things that are a little bit outside of the norm or outside of the box, I think CHA is well suited to kind of have that in the training and allow you to pursue those options in your career. My career right now as a psychologist, it's different than what's typical. You know, I'm a psychologist now working within a police department and heading up a clinical unit within a police department. I really don't think that would have happened if I had trained at other places. And that thinking outside the box is what drew me to CHA in the first place and kind of got me to where I sit now.
One of the things that I'm proudest about for my students is that when they leave, many of them say at graduation that they feel ready for almost anything clinically. And I remember having that experience myself as an intern. I had the opportunity to work in crisis settings. I worked with a full range of patients with diagnostic problems, with clinical issues from all parts of the world with all kinds of experiences. I don't think that you could get a richer clinical experience anywhere.
One of the strengths of the training program is the supervision that you get. So we're fortunate that we're able to draw on a large number of fantastic psychologists, both on faculty and our adjunct faculty. So as a trainee, both as an intern and a postdoctoral fellow, the supervision was fantastic.
I have mentored a number of trainees at this point, as you can imagine, having been here as long as I have, but I've also received terrific mentorship. And what really has given me the greatest joy is to see my students get better than me.
I've grown in my time here through becoming more confident and competent in a lot of areas. It just feels like a barrier has been taken down, and I feel more comfortable with communicating with almost anybody. And I feel that CHA has driven that in me.
There's a sense of empowerment that everyone shares, and it's less top-down than many other organizations that I've seen. And because of that, I think there's a sense here that people care more who you are and less what you are.
During my interview, it just felt very natural, and people were very friendly and warm and inviting. And then the patient population. Being able to work with underserved communities was a passion for me, and it was just a really good fit for what I wanted to do professionally.
We have a really diverse patient population, we have a diverse population of trainees, and we have a very diverse faculty. So the commitment to social justice is strong here.
CHA, as a Harvard-affiliated hospital, has always had the reputation of serving the underserved, and that's always been our mission. And you know, that's been one of the great things about the psychology department in particular is families and individuals are able to come here and get mental health treatment from psychologists that otherwise they might not be able to access.
All CHA trainees, interns, postdocs, practicum students receive a Harvard appointment, an appointment as a clinical fellow through Harvard Medical School. This entitles them to all their rights and privileges as Harvard faculty. It's like having a whole other rich community available to you at your fingertips.
You can go to free concerts, you can get discounts on tickets to events and go to museums. And outside of entertainment-wise, I think having that affiliation with Harvard Medical School is really helpful professionally.
For one, it's going to give you access to Harvard's resources in terms of information systems, in terms of being able to access journal articles and research, and that's just at the base level. But I think almost more importantly, it provides you with access to a community of scholars so that if you have research interests, there are other folks who you can connect with that can really help to grow that research.
There's all the advantages of Harvard Medical School in a public sector setting, and that's what makes it very special.